Jimmy, what's up, buddy? We're in Servierville, checking out the Christmas lights. Dry Creek. Hey, guys. Barber Golf. Hey, thanks for coming in. It's been a while since I've seen you. How you been doing? Jimmy says we're coming to Tennessee in January. We got a house rented. Okay, cool. You got a house or a cabin? I mean, I'm figuring it's a cabin, but it might be a house. Jimmy saying hey to Dry Creek. Yeah, I come up in here and rode through town and saw this. I thought, shoot, I'll go live. Figured everybody'd want to see the lights. And here in a little bit, I might got back yesterday from. So you was in Pigeon Forge yesterday. I got in last night, Barbara. I'd been at the beach for Thanksgiving, and then I come back and stopped and picked Tootsie up, and then we headed over here to Pigeon Forge and rolled in last night. Yeah, okay, yeah, Jimmy, I figured it's a cabin. Brenda, hey, Brenda. Yeah, I didn't remember seeing this last year. As far as they've got another tree, like if you see the down center right here, I guess the Main Street building or Capitol building or whatever you want to call it, Town Hall building. There we go, Town Hall building. There's a tree over there at Dolly Parton statue, but it's not lit up. It's decorated, but they don't have it lit up. And I was like, well, where the heck is that tree that I just saw lit? So I come down this street. I said, there it is. So I pulled in here to go live for a little bit. Kicking it country. Hey. Is this Scott or is this Eli? Because I knew Eli was on your phone the other day when I was live. I knew T and me, yeah, it must be Scott because he's saying hey to Jimmy. Yeah, okay. Well, how you doing tonight, Scott? Christopher, hey, babe. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, I knew T and me TV wasn't going live tonight. They had made a post on YouTube, from what Dennis told me, that they were going to go live Wednesday. So I figured, shoot, I'll go live then. I mean, I'll probably go live again tomorrow night on my normal night. It just depends on what I'm getting into tomorrow. I kind of know what I'm doing tomorrow night, but I don't know if I'll have a signal where I'm going or not. But I'll probably plan on going live again tomorrow night, though. You know, for the ones that's in here right now. And then, of course, I'll tell it again. Yeah, because Jimmy was like the rest of us, Scott. He's getting over sickness, too. And I'm back to 100%. Other than I got a darn creak in my neck. Middle of my shoulder here. Or, I mean, middle of my neck. Where I slept on it wrong down there at the beach on the last night. And darn pillows was thick pillows, and I didn't, I guess, pay attention when I fell asleep how I had my head. So it's been aggravating me since yesterday. But it's starting to get a little better. Missy, hey. How's Missy doing? Is that tree, can y'all see that tree all right? Because there's a glare on my phone, like it's real bright. And I don't have it zoomed in or nothing, but I mean, I can, like, there's nobody in this parking lot. I'm like the only one in town. So I can back up if I need to, if y'all think that'll help some. if I'm too close. I didn't know if how's the picture look? How's the signal? Is it too glary? I mean, I can back up a little ways probably, and it might take a little bit of the glare off. Let me because there's parking behind me. Let me try that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna, and then let me know how the signal is too, because I'm on my Wi-Fi and it ain't worth a crap up here. Ed says you might as well try to back up and see if it does help you. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna back straight up right here, because like I said, I'm the only one in the parking lot. There's nobody here. Does that looks like that helps a little bit, and of course you can see more of the downtown lights right here. Doing okay. Hope everybody else is. Lots of crap going around. Yeah, if you're talking about sickness, Missy, yeah, there's a lot of us just getting over it. And from what I've heard, Jeff from Vacation Station TV, I think he's down and out right now with a sickness, from what I got told last night at the goat coaster. Yeah, that is a pretty tree, Missy. That's the reason when I come up here and I saw it, I said, well, shoot, I'll go live. Oh yeah, that helped out at least 80 more percent. Okay. Thank you, Ed. Thanks for letting me know. And thanks for being in here. I didn't know you was in here. You must have been just watching. I'll move it over just a little bit more too. See if that takes a little bit of the more of the glare out. Or let's see. Scott says, Eli says, hey, and can't wait till he gets his phone replaced so he can chat with you and Tuesday. Oh, tell Eli I appreciate that. Tell him not to worry too much, though, because I know he likes coming in and stuff. But tell him I said thank you, Scott, and tell Aiden that we said hello also. No, we're not doing Chick-fil-A or Dario's tonight, Missy. And let's see, Ed said, hey Jeff, while you were surfing at Myrtle Beach, I was surfing the channels tonight and found you. I was looking for 10 me to be on here also, but they were a no-show. Oh, you're talking about T and me. Yeah, no, they put on their community channel, or the community post said that they were going to be live Wednesday night, if that's what you're meaning as far as T and me TV. They said they'll be live Wednesday night, and it's supposed to be a hoop. Oh yeah, tell Amber I said hello also. I hadn't forgot about Amber. Bless her heart. Bless my heart for not saying hey to Amber. Yeah. Hey Amber, I'll get Tootsie to bite me for not saying hey to you. Yeah, that's what I was meaning, Jeff, and I was watching Gatlinburg Huzzy run around Gatlinburg getting all frustrated. Oh, was he live? I didn't know he was live. I knew he'd done some videos, but I didn't know he'd went live. Of course, I've been with the Harvey 5 and just left from them. We done the new light trail that they have that starts at the island, and you end up, it don't go all the way to Patriot Park. It actually stops right in behind that neighborhood that's in behind the old mill and Patriot Park. Like if you're going down to the old mill, you got that neighborhood on the left. It's actually on down to the left there. It's not far past Food City where it ends. It says it's a mile, but I told the Harvey 5, I got trouble coming. I got trouble coming. What's up, guys? Let me finish the story right quick. But I think it's a mile if you go down and back, because it seems like it's about a half a mile walk as far as one way, but it says it's a mile. And I mean, it might be. It didn't feel like it though, but that was pretty cool. But hey, I got trouble here. Hold on a minute, and I'll show you who's here. It's Dry Creek Home Collection.
What's up, guys?
They come crash my light. Well, hell, they can't see you.
Authorities ask us to come check on you.
Cut your little light on up. There you go. Because they can't. Yeah, now they can see you.
Hi guys.
Yeah, because I pulled in here. I was like, I'm the only one. I'm the only one here. Missy's saying, she's saying, hey, they're kicking it country. Let me get caught up. Yeah, no, it was a video done, and I'm so glad you can read in between the lines. Yeah, Ed, I try to, because I know some of y'all talk in your phone, and it does those typos. Amber usually at work, but off tonight, and it's sitting here beside, and she's sitting here beside me. Yeah, tell Amber I apologize. Aiden got him a spike today. Well, that's cool. And then Missy's saying, hey, to kicking it country, and yeah, Ed, that's right. He says now the show can begin. Have they always done this tree here? Because I don't remember seeing it on anybody else's live.
It was here last year.
Was it? Because I know Eric and them done a video, but I didn't remember them showing this. They were somewhere else here in town showing the lights.
We seen it here last year.
Okay. Because I come in from that way, and I looked down this street, and I seen that. I said, oh, man.
Imagine the price tag on that?
Right. Well, I go around, you know, come back around this way, and I come down that street, and I see Dolly's statue there, and I see the tree there. It's not lit up. I thought, well, boys, I just saw a tree lit up where it, you know, so I get down here to this stop sign and come back this way, and I said, there it is.
Now they have electricity.
They have to take turns.
Right.
This tree this night, that tree that night.
Right. Hey Jeff, you still got that Amish look going? Yeah, till Wednesday. Oh, hey Snakey Holler, thanks for coming in. So you're on your lunch break. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I still got the PB on the goes in here. Hey. I'll flip it around. I got till what is it? Thursday, and of course right here's Tootsie. Come here so they can see. They want to see you too. Tootsie's got her outfit on. Look at the camera so they can see your outfit. It says Santa's little helper. Yeah, when I saw y'all pulling in, I said, that's Dry Creek pulling in. Y'all gonna change y'all's channels from Dry Creek Home Collections to Dry Creek Crashing Lives.
Hey, we'll see you.
You gone?
Yeah, we'll head out.
All right. Hey, thanks for.
We'll be on the line.
Yeah, no. I appreciate you coming by and crashing too. Hey, I love it.
We crash everybody's live.
Hey, that's fine.
We gotta crash yours, or we don't want you to feel left out.
People can crash it, or they don't have to crash. It don't. Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'll see you, bud.
Call me tomorrow.
I will. Oh, Snakey Holler was telling y'all, hey. Oh, you just saw them at food. Leslie's in here now. Let's see. Let me get caught back up. Make sure I can. Okay. Hey, Life of Mountain Folk. How are y'all guys tonight? And then our cat Oreo has one too. Okay. And then Ed says, now that's the star of the show right there. That and Tootsie there for a minute when you picked her up and thought she had an Amish look to yeah, no, Tootsie don't have the Amish look. And then Leslie saying we just saw them at Food City. And then everybody else is saying, hey, oh, hey, Handicap Traveler. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Jeff made a milkshake faster than you got one. Than that one that night. Yeah. I got my hot chocolate. I did go by the goat coaster, Leslie, if you're still in here. I did go by the goat coaster and get me a hot chocolate before I came here. T and Me TV. Now there's the stars right there. What's up, guys? Tommy might be working because I know y'all said y'all weren't going live till Wednesday. So is this Tommy and Teresa or just Teresa? Missy, thank you. Saying Tootsie looking gorgeous as usual. And then Life of Mountain Folks saying hey to everybody. Jimmy saying hey. Oh, thank you, TMA TV. It says Tootsie looks so sweet. And then everybody's saying hey. Everybody's telling Dry Creek hey. Yeah, they come crash my life. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. And Leslie says, good idea, Jeff. Ed says, hey, Jeff, I shot my first Thanksgiving turkey the other day. Scared the hell out of everybody in the store. Shot at the store. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So I got the stars in here. I got Tommy and Teresa. T and me TV. Both of them is in the house tonight. Heck yeah. And I hate I missed you guys last week here. But I know I'll catch up with you again soon. We'll get back together soon. Life at Mountain Folk Jeff, are you going to be there when we are there in December? I might try to come up after Christmas, Fred and Connie. I'll just have to see what I got going on after Christmas. I don't think I got anything going on after Christmas. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for New Year's. But I'll let you know once it gets a little closer. I hadn't made no plans for anything yet, Fred and Connie. Then everybody's saying hey to everybody. Snaky says, well, back to work. Back to work for him. You all have a good night. Snaky, hey, don't work too hard. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. I figured, and I usually have a fairly decent signal, so what I'll do here in a little bit is I'll ride through this little part of town so you can see everything. I mean, I know it might like pixelate or glitch a little bit, but like I said, I knew this would be a good, area to go live to where you could see some Christmas lights and things to that nature. And they've got these snowflakes over here on this pole flashing up and down right here. And I know, yeah, that's on my end, it's showing up pretty good. Is the someone in here let me know, how's the picture? Is it still good and clear and everything? If you don't mind. I mean, I just want to make sure y'all are getting to see stuff real good. Okay, Leslie, thank you. Yeah. Fred and Connie says good. Chris says, wonder where Gatlinburg cabin rentals. Wonder where, probably meaning wondering what Gatlinburg cabin rentals is tonight. I'm not real sure, Christopher. I've never really rented a cabin up here. But look, there goes the one crowd again. Riding by. But I'd say the prices are still probably up there, because usually it's January before the prices will fall here again, where they go back kind of sort of what I call dirt cheap, until warm weather hits again. Missy is thanking Dry Creek Home Collections for her gnome. Yeah, that she'd won. That's right. He is happy here in Kentucky. I really appreciate y'all's giveaway gift. Yeah, Missy, I was tickled when I saw that you won that. The handicap saying picture's good. Everybody saying PB, the beach was awesome. Other than the weather. It stayed cloudy Wednesday and Thursday, then it rained Friday. But now Saturday, I done a live show, and then of course my battery died on my phone, so it was all messed up as far as Saturday's live show. But I did actually go down on the beach Saturday, because Saturday was the prettiest day I had. But other than that, though, yeah, the beach was fun. And then Dry Creek is telling Missy that she is very welcome. And I'll take a drink of some of my hot chocolate. But yeah, Miss Marie's off tonight and tomorrow night. But hopefully I'll run into them Wednesday. Because I got to give Jeff his thing that I got for him for his house. So I'm planning on trying to meet up with them Wednesday. But I'm like Rob and Denise when they stopped here. You know, that tree that they got right there, it's, there's no telling how much that thing is. Now, I don't know if it's as much as what that darn sleigh is in my hometown, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's not far from it. Because it is pretty. And that light show that they've got that you walk now, that trail, that was pretty. That was worth it. Gary with the table, retired cable guy. Hey buddy, thanks for coming in. Everybody's saying hey to Gary. Oh, 9 o'clock, so that's why we're hearing the bell chimes. And I know the Harvey Five's still in here, and like I said, I want to thank them again for letting me tag along as far as walking that trail, you know, to look at the Christmas lights and stuff. And I really enjoyed their company, and that was fun. Smoky Mountain Cab Rental. Hey, I'm good. Me and Tootie's good. We're in Pigeon Forge now. We're actually in Servierville at the moment, looking at the lights up here. But we're good. So PB on the go. So I'm confused. Are in Gatlinburg, or is Robin the niece in North Carolina? No, I'm actually in Servierville. PB on the go. I'm up here downtown Servierville. That's where I'm at the moment. Yeah, Leslie says I'm here and it was fun. Where are you, cowboy? Yeah, I'm in downtown Servierville, Tommy and Teresa. This is you know, right. I'm not far from the Dolly Parton statue, just right down the road, right down here. And I'll ride through town here in this little area, so you can see the, you know, as far as these lights that's right down through here, you know, on the rope and the street light poles and stuff like that. And then TME saying hey to everybody. Smoky Mountain Cabin Rental saying hey. PB says, I see the live title now. I'm just like, hey PB, it's okay. Hey, trust me, there's things I miss and things that I don't pick up on, and then I misread chats. That's how bad I am. But hey, we all get through it. That's what matters. We're all in here together and having fun. Gary's saying hey to everybody, and he misses everybody. John Esper, hey buddy. There's the thumbs up. He's letting everybody know that. I appreciate that, John. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, the gazebo is right there, Tommy and Teresa. I'll pan back over here. Right there's the gazebo. So you know exactly where I'm at now. That's the gazebo right there. But I'm gonna back it back out because they said that Christmas tree blinds us all on here, because I actually was parked right up there in them parking spots. And I backed up to see if it'd take some of the glare off. Let's see. I'm getting caught. It jumped on me, so I'm trying to get back to where the chats were at. Okay, right there. Yeah, PB saying hey. Missy saying hey to Jeff and Tootsie. Thank you. I never win anything. I was so excited. Then my son had to open the box. Any excuse to use his pocket knife. Hey, y'all, I'm telling you, that's something else. I mean, these channels that does the giveaways and stuff, yeah, that makes it neat and everything. Let's see, everybody's still saying hey to everybody. Gary, retired cable guy, says, dang, I was a week early being in the Smokies. Yeah, you came the week right before T and me and Josh and Stacy and somebody else. Well, Dry Creek. They were all in town together. And of course, Dry Creek's still here. And of course, Jeff lives here. But me and Tootsie and the Harvey Five were in town this week. And of course, T and me, TV, they had to go back because he had to go. The darn Grand Ole Opry doesn't close for anybody. That's per Tommy. Amanda, happy holidays. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Patrick Farrer, hey buddy. Thanks for coming in. Smoky Mountain Cabin Rental, I'm giving away a cabin stay. Did you enter Jeff into? No, I didn't, not yet. I need to do that. I need to do that because, yeah, boy, I'm telling you what, see, I've never stayed in a cabin. So that'd be something if I was to win that. Cindy Lou Who, hey, hey. Thanks for coming in, Cindy. Amanda's saying, hey. John says, I was going to come down to Pigeon Forge Saturday, but all the hotels were full. But I ended up going to Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky. Well, since you mentioned Buc-ee's, John, I ended up stopping at Buc-ee's in Florence, South Carolina on my way back from the beach yesterday. And ended up, after I'd heard on somebody's live, let me get the light on here. What'd I do with that? I'll just leave it back here. So I ended up, once I found out about this, I ended up snatching me up one. And then that way Leslie can see it too. But this is what, because I forgot to show her when I said, oh, it's on the, it is on the front, Leslie. That's the back of it, Leslie. So that's on the back. And I thought that was going to be on the front. So yeah, it does have what you hate on the front. It has the little heather on the front. And I didn't think he was going to be on it because this is what I saw at first. So, I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing this too. Because I just, they threw it in the bag and I hadn't messed with it yet. But I did bring it with the new Bucky shirt. Let's see, let me get caught back up with you guys. Because I know there'll be some good comments from Leslie here in a minute. Yeah, Gary, I knew you'd got to meet Robin, Denise, and Josh. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. You were here when they were here. I thought you was, but I wasn't sure. And like I said, my days get mixed up, too. TME says, we had the privilege to see Gary and his wife, Robin, Denise, Jeff and Marie, Josh and Stacy, everyone except you, Rascal. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I was planning on being here, but good Lord. It was twice the money to stay here for Thanksgiving versus what it was at the beach. Now go figure that. But, you know, it's opposite. You can stay cheap at the coast right now, and it's expensive over here right now. Because they're in their prime as far as Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. But now the rates will go down come January. The rates will drop big time. So anybody wants to come in January, which I know there ain't a whole lot that goes on, you know, they'll still have some of these lights up, but other than that, if you want to save money, the rates will be dirt cheap come January. Because I remember doing it last year. Amanda says, yes, it's so stressful when hotels are full and you have to stay in a dirty hotel. Yeah, I don't really care for a dirty hotel. I'm in a good clean one. Cindy saying, hate everybody. Okay, so Leslie says, well, that's cute. Talking about the shirt. I like Comfort Inn and the Inn on the River. Okay, yeah, those are nice. I have to stay in the La Quinta because it's pet friendly. And they don't charge for the pets either. I'm like Tommy. I'm not cheap, but I'm frugal. Smoky Mountain saying, hey to Cindy. John says, I got my Christmas t-shirt and I got my Happy New Year. I didn't see the Happy New Year one, John. Now, I missed that. Of course, I was getting gas, and while I was filling up, I went running into the store to grab the Christmas shirt, and I was in and out. I didn't, because, I mean, that place is packed, and they were hollering stuff left and right. Life of Mountain Folk says, cute. Now we have to go to Buc-ee's. Well, that's what I say. Who's live? Is either Joshy's live. It was somebody's live that mentioned about where Buc-ee's had the Christmas shirts out. And that's the reason I stopped on the way back. Thank you, Cindy. Like I said, that y'all were seeing the shirt the first time I seen it. Because like I said, they threw it in the bag and I just now dug it out to look at it. Thank you, Smokey. Talking about the shirt. Okay, they just came. Well, I stopped at Buc-ee's yesterday, John, which was Sunday. So they might not have had them in Florence yet. Because like I said, I saw that one, and that's all I saw. At that little display right at the entrance. And I grabbed it and went and checked out and then went back to the car and finished filling up. Yeah, TME didn't get to meet y'all yet, Larry and Leslie. But they will. They'll get to meet you one day. John Esper, the hotels in Pigeon Forge were gouging hotel prices over Thanksgiving, and it was ridiculous. Yes, it was. Like I said, it was double. It was double. Because I actually had the room booked for me and Tootsie, and then I canceled it. Because when I called the beach, and they told me what I could stay down there for the same amount of days, I said, well, I'm going to the beach instead. Because that's where I always go anyway. And I wanted to keep tradition, so that's what I did. How are the crowds now? It was busy. Yeah, Gary, they're all gone. Now, this morning and this afternoon, wasn't hardly any traffic, but I think people that like live, say, within an hour from here, they've swarmed back in here tonight. Now, of course, it's dead up here in Servierville, but down in Pigeon Forge, though, it's back busy with traffic, and I guess they're in here to see the Christmas lights and stuff. But yeah, everybody got gone Sunday, because when I come in Sunday, there wasn't no traffic or nothing that evening. Let's see, it jumped on me, so let me. Okay, then Smoky Mountain Cabin says, that's when I go home to Tennessee in January and February. I love slow season right. PB says, I freaked out when I looked at the hotel I stayed at last year. It was triple the price. Wow. And then John says, on January, the best time to come up, you can get hotel strip for $50 now. Oh yeah, John, where I'm staying at, I was getting it for a little over 40 in January of this year. You know, earlier back in January, I got it for a little over 40, and I'm right there at the Lumberjack. That's where I'm at. And it says. Smoky Mountain family done a really good video on the remembrance of Gatlinburg fire. Anybody get? I saw the intro, but that's all I've seen on that. But he's done something similar to that before, though. Ed. But yeah, I hadn't seen any videos in the last 2 days. I get the notifications, but I hadn't watched anything. You know, it's like Dry Creek. I know they put up the light show that you walk through, and I told them, I said, well, I hadn't watched it yet because I knew I was doing that tonight, and I wanted to be surprised. But now that's just me. But if you guys want to see what I did tonight, go to Dry Creek Home Collections. They got a video on it. And y'all, you know, for the ones that can't make it or something, Dry Creek Home Collections has got a video on what I did tonight with the Harvey 5. Let's see. Let me, because it jumped again. Right there, Cindy says, I'm coming up in January or the beginning of February. Okay, Cindy. Maybe I'll be here around that time, then I can meet you in person. TMA TV says, I spent a fortune there last week. Hey, yeah, I know you did, Tommy. Y'all stayed at prime time during right there at Thanksgiving. And then Tommy Tree says, well, I'm cheap now. Well, after the money you spent, you got to start going cheap again. Because I'm sure it cost you guys too. Because I know what it was going to cost me if I'd have stayed, man. I was just going to be here not as long as what you guys were. But no, Tommy's not cheapo. Now, he's frugal, but he's not cheap. We like watching our money. There's nothing wrong with that either. Ain't no use to spend it if you don't have to. Smoky Mountain says, Cindy, holler at me. I will be there probably. Okay. So Smoky Mountain Cabin rental, Ren, he gonna be here also. And then on the New Year's Eve shirt, they go, really? Dadgum, I wish Florence, South Carolina would have had that. Bucky's there would have had that. Because I would have snatched one of them up. But I'm not driving all the way back to Florence, South Carolina to get that. I'll just maybe catch it next year when this one's opened up here in Pigeon Forge. Or above Pigeon Forge. Amanda says, I remember going to see the Celebrity Theater in Pigeon Forge when I was little, but I don't think any stars are in town these days. I'm not real sure on that, Amanda. I know they still have a theater or something that does that, I think, here. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody correct me on that. But as far as actually having the actual stars, I'm not real sure. Now, wait a minute. I take that back. One of them does do it because the, what was that country band, the country singers, that was in town here back in the summer, or it's fall, actually. And I was wanting to go, it wasn't Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, but it's somebody like that. And I was going to actually try to get tickets to it, but then I had stuff come up and didn't go, or didn't get tickets. They had the New Year's Eve shirts over here on the other side of the store. Okay. Jimmy says it was more than double. We were supposed to come down for Thanksgiving to the same house we was in last time down there, and they wanted 3 times as much. I believe it. Yeah, everybody's eating and celebrating. Gary says, so money was more important than coming to Pigeon Forge to meet us YouTubers. Well, if you want to know the honest truth, Gary, it really didn't have nothing to do with the money per se. I mean, yeah, it was half the cost, but I've always went to the beach for Thanksgiving, and it was going to save me like a crap load of money, and so I decided to go to the beach just so I could keep the tradition going, because I've always been there. I think there's only been 1, 2 at the most that I hadn't been at the beach for Thanksgiving. And so that's the real reason, if you want to know the real reason. Because I done my, for the ones that's on Facebook, they know it. I I done my yearly tradition of counting the Christmas trees. You know, as far as cars that's got a Christmas tree on top of them, I count the cars. And this year it was slim pickings. They wasn't but 62 cars with Christmas trees on them this year from Gastonia to Lenore when I was coming home yesterday. And there's usually at least 100, but I remember there were years there where there'd be 200. We'd get up to 200 and over. Let me get caught back up with you guys. Okay, Missy's saying she's gotta go. And then hey, Chad and Natasha. Hey, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that. Hey everyone, Jeff, we're about 2 minutes from you down the road. Well, come by and crash the live. You know where I'm at. I didn't know you guys was in town. And it's been a while since I've seen y'all. Stop by here and crash the live. You can pull in here beside me. There ain't nobody else here. John Esper, I'm going to try to come down there the first week of January. Hopefully I can meet up with some YouTubers. I know Life of Mountain Folk is supposed to be right there right after Christmas, John. I don't know if you've met them yet or not. And then everybody's saying hey to Chad and Natasha, and Missy said she had to go. Blessings to all my buddies, y'all are amazing, and I might be back. Cindy says I saw that ad, and Chad and Natasha saying hey. And then Amanda says what caused the fire in 2007. Well, I think it was 2016, and I don't know if they ever told what caused it. Amanda, I'm not real sure on that though. I guess Dry Creek. Dry Creek's going back by. Hey, Dry Creek, I'm trying to get Chad and Natasha to pull in here and bomb the live show. You know, crash it. John Esper, I usually like staying at Valley Forge Gym, but they are definitely not worth 190 a night. Good Lord. Ed says, yeah, I sent it, Lou. I remember the fire, and I hate to say so, but it brought tears to my eyes. You know, it brought tears to a lot of people's eyes, because I mean, I thought Gatlinburg was going to be gone after that when that happened in 2016. I mean, I remember watching that mess live or videos of it where, I mean, it looked like the end of the world was happening. I mean, just fire all around. Smoky Mountain Cabin Rental. Hi, Chad. My cabin is in Servierville behind Dollywood near Patriot Mountain Place. Well, that's cool. That's a good area, too. I didn't know if that was Chad and Natasha there or not, because I don't know what they drive. I don't know their car, but I have met them. Everybody's saying hi. Let me try to get caught up here. John said he spent $80 at Buc-ee's Saturday. Yeah, I didn't spend quite that much. I spent 20, not counting the gas. PB on the go. It's easier to book hotels through them for cheaper prices as opposed to going through Expedia Priceline. Oh, is it? She's asking. I think it's actually cheaper if you do the Expedia or Priceline or whatever them other ones are called. I always just call the hotel just because I want to talk to a human being and I want to know what I'm getting. And of course, I'm in the same room that I've been staying in too. So that's the reason and their internet keeps going in and out for some reason. Yes, Cindy, I heard the same thing, but it's not much else since I live in Tampa. Gary says, we're all going to the beach with you next Thanksgiving. Well, that's fine, Gary. Shoot. All y'all can come to the beach. That's fine. I heard they set tires on fire and rolled them down hills. Yeah, I hadn't heard that, Amanda. That's news to me there. Ed says, Cindy Lou Who, 2 kids started it, but the Park Service could have put that out the first and second day if they would have dropped water on it with helicopters. Oh, hey, James. Hey, thanks for coming in. And then Chad Natasha's live right now. Live from everybody saying hey. Patrick says, how long are you staying in town? Yeah, I'm here till Friday. I'm here till Friday. John says, is Jeff and Miss Marie feeling better yet? I hadn't seen him yet, John. I'm hoping to see him Wednesday. I know Miss Marie is fine. She was working, but she was at the other goat on the roof store. And I was so tired from all that driving yesterday because I drove over 450 miles, you know, just right over that. And when I got back to the hotel, I crashed because it was like 10 and I knew Miss Marie worked till 11. So hopefully I'll get to see them Wednesday. At least that's the game plan. Let's see. But I haven't talked to Jeff from Vacation Stage TV, so I'm hoping he's okay. And Jimmy says, I think we're coming down the second week of January. Can't remember. Gotta ask Connie. And PB on the go says, lucky you, Chad and Natasha. Hope y'all are liking it. Oh, I'm sure they are. Cindy Lou says, I know all about it, Ed. My friends have a house in Gatlinburg. And then James is saying, hey. Yeah, I saw that Dry Creek. I happened to look over and saw y'all go by. And then Leslie's laughing. Amanda says, it's hard to find people responsible for that, what kind of destruction in the woods at night. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know it. It was sad for the ones that lost everything, too. And then Life of Mountain Folks asking Leslie, you know, and I'll let Leslie answer that if she wants to because that's up to them. That's not for me to tell. Amanda says, I hope nobody was injured or killed. I don't think so. Now, I know somebody died in this latest fire in Gatlinburg where Puckers was at. But as far as that big fire, though, I don't think anybody lost their lives in that one. It just all the cabins and buildings and trees. Okay, Leslie's answered. Fred, we're on the back road by the river, right beside the Riverstone condos we usually stay in. I don't remember what this road is called. We'll be putting a little video of it soon. Okay. We wore you out. No, you didn't wear me out tonight. Or last night. It was the darn drive that wore me out. No, I had fun last night too. It was just all that driving's what got to me. It says, Amanda, go over to Smoky Mountain Family and watch what he put on that for the day after Jeff's live. Yeah, I'll get caught up on everybody's videos too when I get back to the hotel, because I got my computer with me. I think I went in 2019 and saw the damage around the back roads close to, yeah, you can still tell where the fires was at even now. Especially up there where the Sky Bridge is at. You can still tell the remnants of the 2016 fire. But yeah, man, it's on Smoky Mountain Family's YouTube channel. That's where he's done a thing about the fire and stuff. Because I think they had just moved there right after that happened, if I'm telling that right. Cindy says 14 lost their lives, 191 injured. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. So there was people that lost their lives. I don't know why I was thinking nobody died in that. Everybody's saying, hey. Okay, and ladies say, yeah, a few did. One man lost his wife and both his daughters. Oh, man. That is bad. And I got to get caught up with you guys. Man, it says it's probably causes big wrecks. You can see it on the way up to Anakeesa. Yeah, you're right, Fred. Yeah, you can see it there too. Alright, and I'm caught up now. Hey, I'm like Stacy. I'm all caught up. But But yeah, I remember watching videos and stuff of that 2016 fire. That was definitely sad. I just probably just never did hear if anybody did get hurt or killed. But then back then though, I wasn't like I am now as far as about Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and keeping up with stuff. I've only started doing that since last year. You know, I guess trying to stay in the know of things over here now just because I'm coming over here more. Let's see. Ed says there was even a real young bear coming, wrapped his arms around the fireman's leg where the fire had chased him out of the woods. Really? Now, yeah, I hope you're not joking about that, because I hadn't heard that. I mean, that would be something else, though, if one of them, like, young cubs actually did do that. Yeah, I hope it never happens again. And yes, the fires were awful, especially that 2016 one. Smoky Mountain family, look, their ears were burning. Everybody's just talking about you guys, where they're praising your Gatlinburg fire video, and I hadn't watched it yet, but I'm going to. But that's what everybody's been talking about, Eric. And thanks for coming in too, buddy. Cindy, I'm in downtown Servierville, just right up from Pigeon Forge. Everybody's saying hey to Eric. It's a healing place for millions of people to live. Yeah, you're right, Amanda. I don't know how I mean, I don't want the picture to be choppy, but I guess I could ride down these downtown streets to where y'all could see what the downtown looks like as far as the street lights that they have, Christmas lights. Is the star of the show sitting beside you? Yes, she is. She is sitting over here in the seat. Yeah, Amanda, you're right. I'm a lot less stressful when I'm over here. And it says, Jeff, there's one of them big pot-belly pigs that had to bury himself in the mud in his pen, and he suffered severe burns, and they took him and doctored him and got him going again. Really? Well, that's cool. Gary says, we were in the Smokies when the 2016 fire started and the 2022 fire in Wards Valley. Thank God no fires this past week when we were there. Yeah, Gary, you're right. Now, I was here for the one that they had in Wards Valley. That was just this past spring. Because they called me and said, we might have to move your camper, because they let me leave my camper there. I said, well, cut the lock and move it, and just let me know where you're taking it. But they ended up not having to do that. It never did get, I know it got to Jeff's cabin, but then it stopped right after that. But it didn't get Jeff's cabin, thank the Lord. But it was right there at it. Yes, Scott, Eric and Brittany, you're welcome, and they're saying hi. And then Cindy's agreeing with Amanda, and John Asper's saying hey. Everybody's saying hey. Everybody says that got burnt too, and they had to doctor them. Yeah. Now I'd heard about the animals. I did hear about that, but I just didn't know that any, human beings' lives were taken to, but I know now from what y'all told me in here. Virginia, hey. Hey, thank you, Eric and Brittany. Pretty view you got here tonight. I appreciate that. Amanda says, I'm having Christmas in the Smoky Mountain nostalgia. There you go. Well, that's the reason I went live up here tonight. I come up here just to see what all they had done, and then I saw this tree. I thought, well, shoot, because I knew T and Me TV was waiting till Wednesday to go live now. I thought, well, shoot, I'll go live then and let people come in and chat with each other and chat with me and Tootsie and, you know, heck, chat with whoever you want to chat with. And then plus give you something to look at. Florida is still hot like in July. Yeah, there's a lot of people go to Florida now though, Amanda. They get away from the Smoky Mountains just so they can escape the cold. But hey, since there's quite a few of you in here right now, I'll ride through town here and let you see the how the city's decorated and stuff. And let me know how my signal is. Let's see, I gotta go this way. Because it's a one-way. I don't want to get a ticket. So y'all hold, if y'all don't mind, I mean, y'all can talk to each other. But just, I'm just giving you a heads up that I'll be behind on the chat. Because I'm going to ride you around here for a minute or two. Oh, they got music playing at this Christmas tree. Or at that little gazebo, Tommy and Teresa. They got Christmas music playing, but you can barely hear it. And there's nobody around, so I'll try to drive slow. No, I'm not. I've got hot chocolate, Ed. I did do my milkshake earlier. And I need to pay attention too. I know Jeff does his, Vacation Station TV does his live shows from here, but I need to make sure none of these streets are one way. Because I don't want to get a ticket. We'll turn right down through, because this is where the Dolly Parton statue is. And this is what this little street looks like. Uh-oh. There's the crashers again. They've pulled over. I pulled up a little bit, see if did it come back on now. Hey, how's it doing now? Okay. And I didn't mean to yell in you guys' ear, because I know I'm talking right here at the camera. I told everybody, I said, look, here comes the crashers again.
Yeah, officer, I think I'm being stopped.
Chad and Natasha's alive around here somewhere.
Are they?
That's what they said on my channel, because I told them to come by and crash my live. And they said that they were live. But now if y'all want to go live, I'll get off here.
No. You go live.
No, I mean, shoot, you know me. I like being on anybody's live.
Oh, you're doing good. You said it.
That's what I'm doing, and I told everybody I was going to ride them through town here since there wasn't nobody in town and go real slow.
Just do the speed limit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to be below the speed limit. I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, Spaceman's in here. Hey, Spaceman. When you go back and watch the beginning, I was sitting at a little like park. It's got a gazebo and they've got a Christmas tree. But right now I'm riding everybody through the town so they can see the Christmas lights here. There's not much down that way. Let me get back on the, and I apologize if it cuts in and out, guys, because where I'm on Verizon, the signal's not the best in the world here. Let's see, now I should be able to turn right here and go right back down where I was just at. Oh, is Larry in here now? Downtown Servierville is the picture of small, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Eric. I mean, it is. I like this little town. I'm gonna go on down a little ways because right there is where I could have turned to go back to the Christmas tree. But I'll try to bring y'all in from the other way. Let's see, right here, I think. I can do this. And go right here. Yeah, they have Dry Creek. I mean, I know you're talking to Eric, but yeah, you're right. They have done a nice revamp to this downtown part. This has put me back out on the main thoroughfare. I think. No, I'm right. I'm going down roads I've never been down before. Trying to get myself lost. Let's see who is that? Oh, they're talking to each other right now, which is fine. I'm glad y'all are while I'm riding you around. So I'm pretty much back to where we started. And I'll go back this way so you can see the view down this way. I'll go slow because nobody's around me right now. How is the signal and picture still coming in real good? I'm trying to go slow so it stays clear, hopefully. If somebody wants to let me know right quick, I'll watch for the comment. Yeah, it is. It's completely different from 89. I remember when Pigeon Forge was nothing but go-karts. The girls had to decide if we were going to move to the beach or the Smokies. Thankfully, the Smokies pulled them. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to put nobody in time out. Thankfully, the Smokies pulled them in like it did us years ago. Yeah, because I know y'all are liking the Smokies. I know y'all love being here, Eric and Brittany. I'll pull back over here where I was at so y'all can see this one more time. Uh-oh, Larry said something funny. I saw I'll try to give you a little bit different of a view too, where you can sort of see even more. Make sure I don't back into nothing. But I've been on a little over an hour. Let me make sure, see if I missed anything. Oh, I appreciate that. Eric says it looks good. I'm just making sure I didn't miss nothing funny. Everybody's liking the Smoky Mountain family's latest video. Larry, get out the way. And then I saw that comment. And then Amanda saying she's around St. Petersburg. Yeah, Larry, hey, thank you for coming in, Larry. I saw where somebody saying hey to you. I was driving at the moment instead of sitting still. And I saw where Spaceman come in. Alright, I'm sure. Let's see, wait a minute, right there. Take us back roading like the old days, Jeff. Yeah, that's what I did. We drove through downtown here, Servierville, to look at the lights and stuff. But I'm pretty much caught up on all y'all's comments. I didn't really see nothing that I needed to address because, like I said, y'all were talking all amongst yourselves, which I'm glad. I know everybody enjoys that too. You know, having conversations between you, because I know we do it on people's live shows. I know I've done it, so I don't mind people doing it on mine. I don't have any problem. I just do this because I know you guys like talking. I like talking. And I enjoy it. I really do. I really do, and it means a lot to me. Gary says, I don't think you saw where I asked to go through Zip's. Well, they're already closed, Gary, or I would. And plus, where Zips is at, I lose signal right through there. My cell service, it's kind of like Jeff's too, even though he's on a different crowd than I am. I know his goes in and out sometimes through there, but mine does. I will lose y'all guys like as soon as I leave this area until I get back into Pigeon Forge. And I don't know why that is, why Verizon can't get their heads out of their tails to either get more towers or get better signal or whatever, but they're about to lose my business as far as my company's business, because I think we're gonna switch here in the next week or so. Verizon, the goat, y'all lying. What do you mean? Yeah, are you? Let's see, are you on Verizon too, Eric? I think y'all are, but y'all know it sucks too. And for some reason, since I come yesterday, I can't get service hardly anywhere. I can't. I mean, like where I'm at the hotel and stuff. Of course, I knew that from last time, but shoot, I gotta go plumb to the goat coaster before I can even snatch a signal. And then today, I had to go all the way down to Cracker Barrel towards the Gatlinburg end before I could even get a service back on my phone. And usually it's just at the intersection. So I don't know what's going on. It's driving me nuts. I know that. Yeah, that's just Pigeon Forge, no service. You're right. And Virginia says she's got Verizon. Turn it on airplane mode for a minute or so. Okay. I'll try that, Eric. I'll try that then, because I was even talking to Dry Creek Home Collections. They were doing like what I was doing too. I've cut my phone off and then back on to try to reset it, and it helped the one time, but then it was back like it was. Larry, I'm downtown Servierville. I'm just Dolly Parton statue's just down this way right here. If you can see my finger, the shadow. Dolly Parton statue's just right down that way. I'm right smack dab middle of Servierville, Larry. Eric says, by the long johns, Larry. Gary says, Jeff, what do you have? A flip phone? No, I've got an iPhone 5. It's old school. And Larry says, oh, okay. Yeah, I've got an iPhone 5, so I'm still old school. But undoubtedly, even like the iPhone 8s and 10s or whatever, or at least where I'm from, undoubtedly, they didn't have our phones set up for the 5G. So our phones, as far as through the company, we're losing our service come December the 22nd. And my uncle's been on to them, and they still hadn't done nothing yet. And when I talked to him before we went to the beach, he's thinking like we're going to switch and go with somebody else, because he feels like Verizon's jerking us around now. And they used to be real good, because I mean, we've been with them for years, heck, for a decade or better now. And because I've had this phone almost 10 years, and I know he was with Verizon before that. So we'll probably be switching, and so hopefully I'll be getting a new phone, and then that way my battery will last longer and won't have to stay plugged up. Patrick says, how much is gas? When I went by last night, Patrick, where I go, my little honey hole, it was $2.86. But as far as like in Pigeon Forge, it's like 305. I think I saw out there towards Wares Valley, I saw 305, 315. I mean, it varies depending on where you go. Larry's laughing at Eric. Amanda says January is unfortunately the only genuine cold time. And she's talking about Florida. Well, I mean, that's why everybody goes to Florida, Amanda. Because they get away from the cold to get down there where it's back warm. Hey, Missy, no, don't apologize. I'm getting ready to get off here, Missy, anyway, because I've been on for a little over an hour now, hour and 10 minutes. Virginia says that sounds heavenly, Cindy. And Fred's talking to Cindy. Eric and Brittany says we were riding back from a game in Maryville and we were streaming. I can't read all your comment for some reason, Eric. It's we were streaming Caney and have the MacBook connected to the phone because Verizon ain't playing something. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know if you wrote more out. I don't know why it ain't showing the whole comment if there's more past, because it's like it's cutting off your comment, Eric. So I don't know if I'm reading all your comment or not. Because it's like you've got more typed out here to the side, but it's like YouTube's cutting it off and not letting me see it all. I have to have chilly weather for Christmas. Oh yeah, no, I grant you that. Yeah, I want it to be cold at Christmas. I agree 100% with that, because there was one year there where it was like 70 degrees. Matter of fact, me and the Harvey Five were talking about that tonight, where it was 70 one Christmas. And it just don't feel like it when it's warm like that. Virginia says 1 November we were in Florida and it was warmer in our house, in our home state of Pennsylvania. I mean, I know Florida can get cold, especially at least down as far as Orlando, because I remember there's been times where they'll get down to like 32, being a freeze warning. I'm in Kentucky and my mom hooks me up at her Sam's Club's gas, been $2.99. Heck yeah. So you're under $3 already. Well, it's under $3 here as far as where I go. I'm not far from it now. It's at the neighborhood Walmart. That's my honey hole. It's $2.86 when I saw it last night. Amanda says if I won the Powerball, I would be getting a big house up in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. I hear you. I think we all would if we hit the Powerball. Shoot, if I hit the Powerball, I'll buy every one of y'all a house up here, because I'd have plenty enough to do it. Everybody that's subscribed to me and that comes in here and chat, be like, heck yeah, send me your address or whatever, and here's the money, and go buy your house up here. Because I mean, shoot fire, you have that much, I couldn't spend. I mean, that fool that hit it through that kind of money, but you'd have to go stupid with it, and I just don't know that I could do that. But we'll save that conversation for another day. Says, no, you're good, Jeff. I was saying our service is strong. Gotcha. Patrick, we used to live in Kentucky. Yeah. Y'all still got family in Kentucky. Virginia says gas is $3.70. Lord, you're still paying high price for gas, Virginia. Yeah, it's down to at home where I'm at, North Carolina. I got it for $2.95 before I went to the beach. But like I said though, I saw $2.86 at that neighborhood Walmart coming in last night. And then Life of Mountain Folk says, we will hold you to that, Jeff. It'll be lower closer to election time. Don't let that blind you. Yeah, you're right, Missy. But what's crazy is though, this past election it shot up, and that sort of blew my mind. London, Kentucky is where Patrick's at. Can I get that in writing, Jeff? Where it says, hey, yeah, heck yeah, I'll get it in writing. Once if I hit, I mean, shoot, man hits, like I said, I knew I was going to get in another conversation here, but I mean, a man hits like, 100 million or something like that. I mean, heck, fire. You give $1 million to, 20 people or something, that ain't but 20 million. That still leaves you with 80 million. I mean, what am I going to do with $80 million? Darn. I'm going to pull up just a little bit because the darn signal's going in and out. How's the picture, you guys? I'm just pulling up just a little bit. How's the, and it might be YouTube trying to kick me off, but how's the signal? Hopefully it won't buffer no more. If you win, I'll remind you, Jeff. Yeah, do. Yeah, if I win, I'll let you know. Like I said, you win that kind of money, might as well share it. Because, I don't, and the reason I say that is because I don't desire for nothing. I don't want $1 million home myself. That's just more headaches. I will be happy with a 1,000 square foot home. Make it nice though, but have it small because it's less upkeep, less to fool with, less stuff to go wrong, and you can make your money last longer. That's the reason. That's just me. That's how I live. I don't need nothing fancy. I don't drive a fancy car. I do not have a fancy house. But what I've got is mine and makes me happy. People laugh and make fun of my camper all the time and stuff, but that's all I need. I just want something simple. I don't want headaches. The more you got, the more headaches you got. Well, that's just me. Y'all got me speaking my mind now. Let me pull on up here a little bit or something. I don't know why and like I said, it might be YouTube trying to mess with me. Because, ain't nobody here. I'm sitting in the middle of the road now, or the middle of the parking lot. Alright, Virginia says Costco. I'm trying to get caught up with you guys. Virginia, we just bought nothing at Walmart, and it was over $300. Yeah, it's crazy what stuff costs now. And then I read Gary's. Virginia says, I understand that, Eric. And Patrick says the pic's good. Yeah, it's saying reconnect on my end, so that's why I was asking how it was doing. But I appreciate y'all letting me know loud and clear. Amanda says 85 million would get extra drumsticks at Popeyes. Yeah. And then Missy's asking Eric them a question. Virginia says, Jeff, I sure hope you win and need an automobile. Yeah, shoot, like I said, whatever anybody needs, if I hit that kind of money, yeah, just let me know. Because like I said, I'm not the type that will just go out there and just blow it and be stupid with it. I'd rather give it to people that actually need it and it can help them and stuff like that. If I had that kind of money, I'd do it now, but I don't have that kind of money right now. Like I say, it's going to take the lottery. But I guess I got to play the lottery, though, if y'all want me to win, because I really don't play the lottery, if you want to know the honest truth. But I need to, I guess. And I'm reading y'all's comments, but I know y'all are talking. Larry says, are y'all home or running out? I hadn't seen them go back by, Larry, so they might have went home. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Cindy. That's what I'm doing. Y'all are figuring me out. I've been doing it 2 years now. I've went to being a samplist. I think's how you call it, how you say it. I live simple. That's not the right word. What is the word I'm trying to? Somebody help me out. Minimalist. There we go. That's what I'm trying. I'm a minimalist. And I'm getting tongue tied saying that. Let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, Dry Creek says we're still out running over people. I'll go ahead and tell you, if we hit the lottery, you won't be able to tell me nothing. I hear you, Eric. I hear you, brother. I don't blame you one bit. Dry Creek says we're headed back to our place, passing through Pigeon Forge now. And then Eric and Brittany say, "Nah, Missy, I was telling Patrick that where we used to live." And then Ed says, "Jeff, I was thinking with you, your golf cart fit up the back of your pickup truck." No. See, I've measured it, and I've already tried brainstorming and all that, and I'm not gonna get a truck. The truck that I have won't even pull my fat hind end. It's weak, but I just use it to knock around in my hometown to keep miles off of my good car. And what I call good car has got 196,000 on it right now. But anyhow, the golf cart, I would have to leave, even if I got a long bed, I would still have to leave the tailgate down. And then if I'm pulling the camper, I've got a short tongue on that camper of mine. So any kind of more than of a small turn, the tailgate would hit that windshield on the camper. So I wouldn't be able to cut it sharp or nothing. So I'm pretty much just gonna, I've got something already in the works for next season with the golf cart, but it's not got nothing to do with a vehicle or anything like that. But I've got it to where it's gonna be easy on me, where it's, you know, I'll just wait and tell that later. I mean, but there's no money involved. But I'll do my 2 trips though. I'll take the golf cart and I'll take the camper. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. Let's see. Yeah, I do, Gary. I live frugal and concerned. Yeah, right. I'm trying to. Wait a minute, because y'all are talking about Krispy Kreme now. They're asking Dry Creek if Krispy Kreme's open, so Larry and Leslie's going for donuts. Missy says, "I agree. I need braces for my son. Certain upkeeps on my home, but I'm the same way, Jeff." Yeah. I mean, I'm a minimalist now. You know, I want stuff simple and easy, and because I've realized the more you have, the more headaches you got. I've been there, done that. Not personally, but I've lived through it, and that's how I've learned not to do like my crowd did. I don't care to have a lot of stuff and don't have to have nice stuff. Yeah, I mean, as long as it makes me happy, that's all I'm worried about. And then everybody's laughing at Larry about the donuts. Dry Creek says, "I didn't pay attention. We just drove by it, Larry." Virginia says, "You would have so many begging that you would have to change phone numbers." Well, it'd only be the ones that's in here that know about it, and I think 30 people's the most I've had in here or whatever. So I mean, I wouldn't have to worry too much. And even if it was 30 million, that still leaves me with 70 million to have for what? I mean, I'd leave, you know, of course I got my brother and my niece and that side of the family, you know, to give to also, but still yet, you know, I mean, if I had $1 million right now, I could live off that the rest of my dying days. I could. I can make that stretch. That's what's crazy about me. I can stretch a nickel. I can stretch a nickel. Hold on a minute, because it jumped. Missy says that's what I call myself. Yeah. Okay, so simply having a wonderful Christmas time is stuck in my head now. Amanda's saying. Conservative, yep. Let's see. Yeah, when you live frugal, is what Gary said. Yeah. Missy says that's what I call myself. Amanda said she just downloaded it today. And Missy's agreeing. Smoky Mountain family passing the Hollywood Blacks Museum now. So y'all are already past me. Y'all are down in Pigeon Forge. We are all here in the streets. Yeah. And Missy's saying, "Gotcha, Eric and Brittany," and then that's how we roll, Eric. Dry Creek Home Collection says. Ed says, "Well, I was just thinking, I didn't know what kind of truck you had, but yeah, it would mess up your camper for sure." Yeah, it would. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to turn sharp at all. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to just barely turn to keep it from hitting, because the golf cart's almost 10 feet long. I've done measured it. So that's how I knew that I was SOL as far as even thinking about getting a truck. Yeah, I don't know that I'd even invest, Cindy. Because, I mean, nowadays, though, it's a headache to do that. And I don't want to get into that because then I'm getting into personal stuff. But I will just say this much. I know what not to do nowadays. I know what not to do, and that's all I mean, you know, like I said, though, I'm not going to talk about personal stuff, but I will at least say that much. I've learned what not to do, and that's all I'll say on that. Larry says they moved some light structures here in different places here in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, they have. I've noticed that too, Larry. And like we was talking about earlier, the sky wheel, it's different. They've changed it as far as the lights, and hopefully if I don't, somebody will show that in a video or something, because they've got it themed out to Christmas. The sky wheel there in Pigeon Forge, it's pretty looking now. She was sniffing away and obsessed with Terry's beard. He's trying to... She's talking to Dry Creek. And then they're talking to Eric. Krispy Kreme, it is closed. So Krispy Kreme is closed. Yeah, Cindy, I know. You got to be careful nowadays. I want extra pepperoni and cheese pizza from Pizza Hut. Hey, Amanda, the Pizza Hut that's in Gatlinburg, I mean in Pigeon Forge there, towards Gatlinburg, I went by it today, and it looked like it was closed. Because that's the one that I usually go to, so tomorrow, I'm gonna try to go by again to see if, but I mean, it's been busy. I mean, they ain't had the crowd inside, but they've always had a bunch of call-ins and everything, so I hope they ain't shut that one down. And if that's what you're talking about, Larry, no, he's talking about the donut, Krispy Kreme being closed. But yeah, as far as Pizza Hut though, yeah, it is, Eric, you're right. It's a great Pizza Hut. That was my go-to one. And never had any trouble down there. It's always good. Earlier today, Eric, it was around 6 o'clock. I mean, I didn't see a car in the parking lot or nothing, and I couldn't even tell if the lights was even on. But now I was on the other side of the road when I happened to look over there, like coming, say, from Gatlinburg to Pigeon Forge, and when I was looking across the road at it, I don't know, Missy. I don't know if it's shut down or not. I can't say that for sure. I'm just saying what I saw today. There wasn't a single car in the parking lot, and that's unusual. And I didn't see any lights on because it was getting, kind of dark at the time when I went by. So I hope they ain't shut that one down. I hope not. And Eric and them said that they ate in Maryville, Pizza Hut in Maryville. But I'll drive to Maryville to get Pizza Hut. Yeah, and it might be. Because you're right, Gary. I know this time of year, everybody changes schedules. And things will be closed on Monday and Tuesday and only open on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I didn't even think about that. So that might be the case. That they're not open every day through the week now. Yeah, Gary said that. Yeah, I know that pizza sauce is so good, Eric. You're right. Larry says those red cups of Pepsi at Pizza Hut hit different. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and Gary's, I'm glad Gary mentioned that, because I forgot about that. I know when it hits wintertime, the schedules change. And then Ed says, if anyone is interested, January 3rd, they are going to shut down one lane from Gatlinburg to Pigeon Forge until April. Oh, they're already doing that now, Gary. That's already happening. They're down to one lane right now. Dry Creek Home Collections can tell you that, which they're probably in and out of service right now. But it's already down to one lane coming from Gatlinburg to Pigeon Forge right now. And depending on the time of day, they sat in it for over 30 minutes. I want to say they said it took them 35 to 40 minutes to get from before the tunnel into Pigeon Forge. That's how long they sat in that traffic today. Virginia says they closed Pizza Hut here and opened a horrible, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Virginia, but a market, and it never has customers. And what did Larry say? Oh yeah, talking about the cups, yeah. Then Larry says, I look for red cups like those on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know where you get them red cups at, to be honest with you, but they definitely got the market on it. Dry Creek says they were earlier. Don't think it's. Oh yeah, and I need to clarify that too. And it's just during the day. It's just during the day that they're doing what it is. They're doing tree trimming. From what Dry Creek Home Collections told me, but it's just during the day when they got it down to one lane. I think after 4 or 5 o'clock, then they open it back up to 2 lanes. Missy says, I'm in a smaller town and was going to Lexington, a bigger town, and we were having a hard time finding one open. I thought it was going to have to bring pizzas in 30 minutes away. Wow. Eric Nim says the lights in Gatlinburg, though, we never get tired of them. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If I could sit here and, look at this all the time, that, and then, of course, I'm too close to the snowflakes. They'll flash here again in a minute. Right there's the snowflakes. Yeah, I could stare at that all winter. Now, come summertime, then I'm going to be having my mind on warm weather. Sun getting to go down at 4. Yeah. But well, since I'm caught up, let me flip it around here. I'm gonna tell all y'all guys bye, I guess. Head back to the hotel. Let me catch Ed here right quick. Jeff, what I was talking about was January 3rd they will be doing that because they're going to do work on the tunnel now. I don't know nothing about the trees, All I know is the news was talking about the tunnel. Okay. And then Eric says for the first year we lived here, we ride down the strip almost every night before bed. Yeah, and that's one thing about it. Gatlinburg, where it's short and sweet, and got the, just that one strip. It's like the beach. You just, short and sweet. I don't blame them for hitting that every night and getting to see all that. I mean, because it's pretty to look at. I mean, it really is. Yeah, you're right, Eric. You're right. I mean, even without the lights, it's pretty. But yeah, I'm here till Friday, Virginia. I'll go back home Friday. I got a parade that I gotta go to Friday. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all guys coming in, and Larry, you and Leslie, thank you again for this evening. I enjoyed that. Come here, Toots. We're gonna tell everybody bye. Yeah, I know you're passed out. Bless your heart. Come here. Let me cut the lights on. Come here. Come here. We're gonna tell. Oh, I know. I woke her up. She was passed out. She's got a. Hey, Eric, Brittany, if the kids are around or whatever, she's got her Santa outfit on. But yeah, y'all have a good evening. Thanks for coming in. I've enjoyed it tonight. I know we've talked about all kinds of stuff. Been another pretty good live, I think. But like I said, though, I just enjoy chatting with all y'all. And then if you don't see me tomorrow night, I should go live tomorrow night, because I know I normally do on Tuesday nights. But yeah, come Thursday, though, all this is gone, because November's over with. I'm getting tired of it, too. But yeah, we'll see you guys real soon. Hopefully tomorrow night. Don't know really what time yet, but hopefully around 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that, 8:30. But I'll go live again. But me and Tootsie say bye, and y'all have a good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love all y'all. Alright, Tootsie, we'll go back to the hotel and call it a night.